First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Detroit Lions. Team, we're set for football, and we are underway from Ford Field. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe you on that rap to pay the bills, and now I'm fit it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Won't do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gonna be upset if she keeps scrolling.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with his speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Charles, they won last week despite him running the ball. Well, they told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Second and 5. He's airing it out for Williams. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Lions go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. One after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Thursday over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set, switch, check, pitch, ready?
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
3rd down, Young from the gun. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
throwing to start the drive. McGowan, he's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
It's not the first time we've seen him get run up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Lions, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Throwing, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. For the gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw, Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Yeah, he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake, forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
And the Panther first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Young to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right, 95. Green Jack. Hut.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He's got his target. That's complete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They'll look to throw now on first down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Got it? Shot. 17. Will Green. Here we go. Black cut.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Panthers, first down. First and 10.
They'll throw again. Young. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Set. Smash. Green jack. You. Yellow.
Now Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Young down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Bears have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7.
Lions 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
If you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far from home. But you need to look forward to these kind of games because here we got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. The Lions at 11-2 now. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they're going to have it on first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Back to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Brings up 3rd down and 14.
Looking to throw. McGowan. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Tiger.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Back to throw. McGowan. And they're going to get to him. A sack. A sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Panthers' 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. McGowan. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Quay Walker. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but it got his man complete. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver, and as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here's Young. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 44-yard line. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Back to throw. McGowan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. McGowan. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check, smash, check, Buffalo 18. Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. And CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
Following the fumble recovery, McGowan toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Going after it right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Escapes the defender.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Strike 2. Ready. Smack. Strike. White. Ready.
Young. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
At the 29-yard line.
On the double. 19. Check, 18 Cardinal.
throwing to start the drive. McGowan. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Operating from the gun. McGowan. He's got it complete to Gibbs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. McGowan. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. An extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's going to get it across the midfield straight into Lion territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Carolina.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left sideline is complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Yep, 33. Ready?
Young will set to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McGowan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the touch.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big play there for Detroit. 52 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know,
and in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Breaks through the contact. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Young working out of the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Let's go now. 52 bull shot. 17. Blaster 6. Drill green. Ready.
To throw, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. A give up the middle, Hubbard. Take it across. Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. McGowan. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. McGowan. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun. McGowan. A throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
19 Lions.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 17 yards out. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out with 1st and 10. 2nd and 10.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Throwing, Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Looking to throw, Young. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Rank 38, 10 cycles. Ready?
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
When you're trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll get this one down near the shy of the 20.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Blue, check. Ultra, ultra.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Ready. Ready.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 50, green. Set, cut.
Young. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Young to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
35.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
18, red, Warriors 7, 18, Cardinal 8, come 19, come 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hey, let's get over back out here. Ready, ready?
Throwing to start the drive. McGowan. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play.